You guys, look at this. Can you see it? What do you have to say about yourself?
Say about yourself about what?
Why did you pick up my chair again?
Me pick out your chair?
Who else do it, Joe?
You see me?
That's a guilty person.
No.
Whenever anybody say, did you see me do it or prove it, that's a guilty person.
Let's take a lie detector test and see if I
You
ain't
can't
gonna
even
pass.
say lie detector test because you're lying.
You lying. You gonna see if I ain't gonna pass.
Oh God, Joe.
I'm gonna pass.
Guys, that's me singing at age 12. I told you guys I couldn't sing, right?
You sound like a young boy.
But every time I sang, it was always Spanish.
Oh, starting to hurt that,
What do you think, Shanika?
Be careful, they might get you for copyright if you go for too long.
I know, huh? I must have been like 10, I think, when I was doing that. Daddy, you see what Mark and his dad had to listen to? Mark and his dad had to listen to that. When I went back and I said, I come back to sing again, they're like, oh hell no, go back to America. Throw it down, baby. Woo! Semi-prod, agriculture. So, guys, Jada bought these chips, right? Lay's Limon. And she gave me one and it was the grossest thing. I almost threw up. She gave one to Wednesday. See it there? She's hiding it under her leg. Look. Move your leg, Wednesday.
I'll move it.
Move this leg. See? See the chip? See the chip right there? Wednesday spat it out of her mouth. Would not eat it. Jada picked it up off the floor. And when she came back, Jada shoved it in her mouth. And she ran over here to her bed and spit it out. That's how bad it is. That's my review.
Don't buy those Lay's chips.
Don't buy these Lay's chips. Wednesday reviewed it, okay? Wednesday review Lay's chips. Isn't that funny, guys? That Wednesday did not like the chip? I think that's what I'm going to call this vlog. Wednesday reviews Lay's Limon. I'm going to put that as my thumbnail.
You should put it on the review channel. It's a review.
Oh my God, I should.
You should.
But then you're going to have to give her one and have her turn it down again. I didn't get that part.
Fine.
They're not going to believe us.
You don't believe it when it's on the bed.
Daddy, what you eating? What's that green thing in your plate? The man had kalaloo and didn't show us how to cook the kalaloo.
Oh.
When you cooked that today? I didn't even smell it. It's not a strong one this time. Usually I could smell the kalaloo and it's like...
I saw him prepping it, but that's it.
It's like, it smells green. Like kale or... So how y'all doing today? Did you guys like my little demonstration yesterday? My little chop off the limbs off the tree to show you when you lose everything and then the one little branch is left and you have to lean on the Lord. Did y'all love it? I might go live again at the cooking channel. I don't know why I'm telling you guys now because you won't see this till tonight. I would have already been live. And me and Joe might sing a song together. And I say might because Joe suggested it. And then when I went and found the track music for the song, he backed out on me. Stop beating my baby head like a drum.
Bongos.
So what I did today was clean. I swept and I mopped and I polished and I shined. Babe, that didn't look good. Can I have some? Can I have some? Dinner. He told me it's $10 per plate because I didn't cook it. How you like that? Mean. So my sister came back from Belize last night safely, praise God. But my nephew is sick. He's having, he's throwing up and he has a fever. The fever went away after she gave medication, But he had like a massive, massive headache that wouldn't go away no matter what she gave him. The headache wouldn't go away. So I'm like, look, take that baby in because you don't know what he could have. You flew on a plane, okay? I never trust people on a plane, okay? So is this crooked? Let's see. Is that crooked, guys? My dad's brother-in-law died yesterday. My dad had 3 older sisters and 1 older brother that shares the same mom and dad. Then he has a lot of half siblings that, you know, just come from the same mom. So one of her older sisters, she passed away probably pretty close to 10 years, maybe 8 years. Well, this was her husband. He had long remarried and all that stuff. But my aunt and this man had a child. Now, who that lady? She looked like the one that used to cook on TV. And I think that guy is about my brother's age or maybe 2 years older than my brother. But I don't really have any contact with that side of my dad's family. They didn't call and give me condolences when my mom died, so I don't feel the need to do any of that. But anywho, I see it posted all over Facebook, and I was looking for this man's picture the other day because I wanted to show it to Jada because the man reminds me of James Comey. Let me see if I can find the picture, okay? I think I saved it off of Facebook or something. And yeah, I saved it. So how do I make that bigger? And so I found it and I realized why he looks like James Comey. I think it's his mouth. See? That's the man that died. And so I guess he was good to a lot of people. I used to stay with my aunt and her husband when we lived in Florida for the 1 year that we were there. We stayed there maybe 4 months so I could go to school, but it wasn't pleasant. So we left and we came to California. California. Look at the dogs today. When Jory let them outside this morning, they went right into the middle of the yard and laid down back to back. Like they were guarding each side of the yard. These dogs are something else. I'm going to clean up my backyard again and try to level it off. All we have back there is a lot of rocks. So we have to try to level it off and see what we can do. You know, we have a pool-sized backyard. This property sits on 10,000 square footage of land, which is not a lot for people who live out in the country, but it's a lot for us who live here in the city. And that's what the mayor was saying yesterday, is that you don't find homes with that type of land anymore. They call it pool-sized backyards. You don't find homes with that type of land anymore, and you know, hang on to it because it's going to be worth something sooner than later. So that, well, I wasn't planning to let go of it anyways, but I'm just saying it's good to hear that. So yeah, did you guys like the first part of the vlog? Did you hear my singing when I was like 11? Whatever that was, screeching, singing. I don't know why I was singing Spanish. I just always liked the language. That's what I've been doing differently about selling my cars too. When people text me in Spanish, I tell them that I don't speak any Spanish. Because I've been trying to speak Spanish to them through these things because you don't want to miss a sale. And then pretty soon when they come to take a look at the car, they want you to find a translator. You know, which then I have to call Shanika, which Shanika doesn't mind. But it's like it puts me in a position where I have to find a translator and then they don't bring a translator, like one of their kids or something. You know, so I'm like, no, don't talk any Spanish. You figure it out. So that's what I started to do. So there, look at that. I didn't change the logo because of the numbers, you know, because of the 666. I've had that logo for like 5 years, almost 6 years. It was just time to do a rebranding. And because the kids have taken marketing courses in college, I decided to take advantage of said marketing courses that the kids are taking. And I have them take all my stuff into the professors and say, what's my mom doing wrong? You know, this is what she does, yada yada, and they give their valuable opinion. And I'd be an idiot if somebody would give me their valuable opinion and I didn't take it to heart and put it into effect, right? Joe's doing a mukbang behind me. So that's why I decided to do a rebranding, because I want to make new business cards. I want to start making some t-shirts with the logo right here. I want to make, I don't know, tell me something else, maybe some plates, some dinner plates. And I'm not going to make the plate, but print the plates. So there's a lot of things that I'd like to do. So I wanted to make sure that I was happy with the logo before I started doing it. Now I have to contact the cartoonist to have him remove that out of the leaf on that thing and then put the new one in. But that's going to be in a little while. So I really wanted to make a change, and I'm glad with the change that I did. That little girl is talented, all right? Now the logo that I had, one of my subscribers or viewers' mom did it for me when I first started. I paid her $100 to do it. And it worked, you know, it worked for 5 years. But like people would tell me, if I hand them the card and I don't tell them what the Bear Pantry show is about, that little pantry does nothing to tell them what it's about. It looks like maybe it could be a little cabinet open, a little church. People don't know what it is, you know? And so that's why I got rid of it. But you're going to see it in the old videos and stuff, of course, because they're there to stay. But now it's the change, all right? So I think we'll do like a mukbang really soon from Norms. Like all 5 of us will go to Norms. I hope Jory will be involved in it. If he doesn't want to be on camera, then he's just going to have to film us. But it would be fun for all 5 of us to go like in a booth in the back and just film, you know, us eating our different dishes and talk. And it might be loud in here, but we'll figure it out. So this is 7-Eleven. So 7-Eleven is giving out Slurpees. Joshua got me one and he got himself one.
Hello.
Kind of face that.
What?
Kind of face for to get this Slurpee. It's the lemonade one, guys.
Too cool.
Too cool?
That's all I had was lemonade.
I was supposed to go live today at the cooking channel, but after I got back from the gym and I made a little snack for us to eat, I started to edit this vlog and just got like super tired. So we'll do it tomorrow night, okay? It'll give me and Joe some time to practice this little song that we used to sing all the time around town. I think you guys are gonna love it because it's a cute song. And actually this song is not supposed to be a duet, but we make it into somewhat of a duet because when I sing a line and ask a question, Joe answers me. And you guys are going to love his answers, okay? Because Joe is so funny. So we'll do it tomorrow night. Today is Tuesday. We'll try for Wednesday night. What do you think? And we'll try to do it earlier, like maybe 6:30 in the evening. And just go on for maybe half hour to 45 minutes or so. We'll see. Anyways, update on my nephew. The younger one was the one that was actually sick with fever and throwing up and a massive headache that wouldn't quit. So when my sister texted and asked if I thought she should take him in, or you know, or maybe it could be flu or something from, you know, traveling, I told her to take them in. Well, take him in because I don't like flu-like symptoms after you've traveled somewhere, you know. So when she took my younger nephew, the older one went, of course, and that's when he reported that he wasn't feeling well either. So they tested both of them. The older boy had to drink a lot of stuff to rehydrate, and the baby, I say baby, but he's 8 or 9, they gave him IV fluids and they're testing blood and stuff to make sure that it's not something more dire, because you know when you go to Belize, you could be bringing back stuff like different fevers that are there, you know, stuff like that. So they have to make sure that it's just dehydration, which that's dangerous in itself. So I'll keep you updated as to how they're doing, okay? But they're home right now, resting comfortably. And baby said he's feeling a lot better. So keep them prayers going. Speaking of prayers, Julie is in the hospital again. Her surgery is fast approaching, I think like on the 23rd or the 24th. She had chest pains and difficulty breathing. They took her in. She texted me, I think it was last night. She texted me to let me know what was going on. And then her husband texted me today to say they put her in the cardiac unit and they're checking for a whole bunch of stuff. I think they were testing for blood clots, but I don't think they found any. I was going to say I think they're hoping not to find blood clots. Yeah, so that's the update on Julie. If any of you that are watching have issues that you need prayers about and you don't mind sharing publicly, go ahead and put it in the comments and say I need prayer over this, prayer over that prayer. Or even if you don't want to say what it is, just say I need prayer. And then I'll put your name to the list. And because I get up every morning at 5:30 right now, and I've been on my knees fasting and praying. I say fasting because I don't eat breakfast until I'm done with the prayer, and I go from 5:30 till about 9 a lot of the time. So I've been praying a lot lately, And if you need prayer, just go ahead and put something there. If you want me to know what it is, you can tell me. If not, I'm just going to pray the will of God over the situation anyways. And if you want to tell me privately, you could do that too. You guys know my email is barbara.greenidge@yahoo.com. So anyways, that's what's going on right now. My jaw feels kind of tired, but I think I've been like clenching again because I grind my teeth when I sleep, so I wear a mouth guard. I think I've been clenching again, you know, so I gotta make sure I relax. Usually I clench when I go to bed at night and Joe doesn't have on Frasier. Right, Joe? I clench when I go to bed and you don't have on Frasier? Joe just laughed at me. Oh, okay. 2 quick things. The Black China, Rob Kardashian thing. First of all, let me say, I don't care nothing about these 2 people, all right? But what angers me about the whole situation is how Black China went to court and got a restraining order over nothing. There are real women out there being abused by their spouses or boyfriends or whatever, and they go to court and they cannot get a restraining order to save their lives. But she can walk in with her bullcrap and say, oh, he scares me because he did revenge porn on me, when she's the one sending him the pictures, right? And so I need protection. And while she's getting this protection, the baby that they have together was with him. I'm like, these people are playing with the law because they have money. She's gonna milk the crap out of this. You know what I mean? So that angers me. But I don't care nothing about them 2 people. So Don Trump Jr., how about them apples? You know, I think the Lord is working this thing out to where when Trump Sr. goes down, everybody gonna go down with him. It look like Mike Pence trying to jump ship right now. I've been watching some of the news because I haven't watched the news since last Wednesday. I haven't watched the news, but I've been watching some of the news. I'm like, ooh, lordy, this Russian thing is coming back again. I mean, I know they're guilty. I don't know how come people can't see that these people are guilty of sin. They're guilty. They did this so that they could win. And the thing that hurts my heart is that even after Trump is impeached or he quits and they go to jail, yada yada, we're still gonna have that douchebag Supreme Court judge that he put in. That hurts my heart to the core. I don't want to hear nothing from any pastors that talk about, oh, we have to put him in. I think my tile is being scuffed up here. We got to put him in because we have to stop abortions, blah, 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 blah. I'm tired of hearing that crap. You know, I wish that if they take him out, they would take out that judge too, because we all know that that judge jumped over, you know, Obama's pick that he chose when he was in office. And they gave it to this man. This man should be ashamed of himself to take the position away from one of his fellow judges. You know what I mean? Anyways, I got a lot of bananas here that the neighbors gave me. They're getting really spotted and overripe. So I think tomorrow I'm going to spend the first thing in the morning to make a lot of banana muffins because I don't want it to go bad. And then as far as the pears, you know we talk with, right, are concerned, well, these are still hard. If they get softer, I might have to make like pear pie. Like, you know, kind of like apple pie, but make it with pears. You think that's going to taste good? We'll try it. Anyways, guys, thumbs up the video for me. Share it if you'd like. I send you guys love. I'm praying for all of us, okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Ta-ta.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, see, I'm doing it.
Ready?
He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
Splash?
Yeah.